Sunday's weather was disgusting. I stayed in my room watching TV and eating snacks all day. Around 8 p.m., Tavior calls. I hadn't spoken to him really at all this weekend. Hello? I say into the receiver. Oh, you're back? I came back yesterday afternoon. So why you didn't come to Claudia's? I don't know. My dad drove me home and I just let him take me to my house. So you didn't miss me? Not that. I just didn't tell him to drop me over there. He was already trying to ask questions because my sister says she has a boyfriend. Oh, he doesn't know you have a boyfriend? No. I told you no one really knows. My dad isn't as bad as my mom, but I don't need him wanting to tell my mother either. Hmm. Okay. But we still going to the movies this weekend? I could tell he was trying not to make the conversation uncomfortable. Yeah. We talked for a little longer, maybe 30 minutes. Then, of course, Evan is outside and they have to make a run. I needed to get my clothes and stuff together for tomorrow anyway. Can't wait for it to be summertime. 3 more weeks and school is over. The school week is light now that we are almost done. Just doing state tests and showing up at this point. Friday, we had a half day for all graduates, 8th graders who were going to high school for ninth grade and ninth graders. The same routine from my house to Claudia's. First, we stopped at Kiana's for her to grab some clothes since the bus we needed was closer to my house. We stop at my house and stay there for a bit since no one is home, and then we leave for the bus around the time we would have had a full day of school. How excited are you, Sam? Claudia asked. For? Your first official date with Tay. She has an excited tone. Oh, I don't know. I didn't give it that much thought. Summer doesn't give anything that much thought. We know this, Kiana says. That's not true. When I do, then I overthink and fuck everything up. That is very true, she says while laughing. You think he's being honest and has no other girls? Claudia asks. Why? I ask. Just asking. He's popular in the neighborhood and his school. How do you know about his school? You go to school with us, I reply. Ayana tells me what Day says. I kind of sit quiet for a second. Shut up, Claudia. Let Summer be happy. She don't need help overthinking, Kiana says. I didn't say anything bad. You doing this, he said, she said. Don't tell her that stuff with no proof, Kiana says. Kiana always had my back, even when I said nothing. She knew how my mind worked. Claudia tried to change the topic from there, but I was mostly quiet the rest of the ride. I decided not to let it bother me at this moment. So I got out my feelings and snapped back to regular me. 40 minutes later, we get off the second bus, drop our bags at Claudia's, and head to the pizza shop. They were having a dollar special for the 1 year anniversary of the shop being open. Evan's car is parked in front of the pizza shop. There are so many people out front. Evan is leaning on the car and he head nods us. Tavio was talking to Justin, but his back was to me. He turns when he sees Evan's head nod. His face lights up. Summer Rayne, he says loud enough to where people start to turn around. I see the same two girls who walked by us that night standing with two other girls. They're directly in front of the pizza shop. Tavio walks over to me, hugs me, and kisses my cheek. The girls don't take their eyes off Tavio. Justin gives Kiana a slight hug, and I heard him whisper, I missed you. Not really sure why they're trying to be all unspoken about their situation, but I'll ask Kiana when we go home. Saint, Sinner, and Davion say what's up to us, and then our little circle becomes what everyone is paying attention to. I see the girls from the other night roll their eyes and leave. Okay, Tavior, one says as the four of them leave. Okay, he replies back, sounding confused. The whole time he's either holding my hand or pretty close to me. I'm wondering if that girl likes him or is his ex or something. She always looks bothered. Maybe I'll ask him, maybe I won't. About an hour or so after we got there, Tavior looks at me and says, Be ready at 8 for the movies, all of y'all. I nod. What's that for? He asks. Nothing. We'll be ready. You sure? he asked, looking me directly in my eyes. Yes, Tavior, I'm sure. He kisses me on my lips. You can always talk to me about whatever, Summer. I'm serious about you. I don't reply, but I keep eye contact. I don't really know what to think about his statement. It really doesn't make me feel a good way or a bad way, just a statement he said. So we decide to go back to Claudia's just to freshen up and fix our hair so we can get ready to go to the movies. Should I wear a skirt? Claudia asked. If you want, I reply and shrug. Yeah, I want to wear a skirt. I'm gonna go take a quick shower. I nod and start shaking out my curls to make them even bigger. Claudia leaves the room to go downstairs to shower, and Kiana gives me a look. What? I ask. I bet you she has sex in the movies. My face has a surprised expression. No way. You think? She's either going to fully fuck him or give him head. Watch. She's way too open with this nigga. Yo, if she does that, oh man, I hope he's not playing her. She's gonna crumble, I reply. We'll see. Kiana and I sit chatting and watching TV. Claudia comes back about 40 minutes later smiling. What? I ask. I'm so happy to be going on an official date, she says. Oh, you're not happy, Sam? You're going out with your boyfriend and Key? What is the deal with you and Justin? She asks. We're talking, Kiana says. Make him your man, Claudia says in an excited tone. I'm chilling. I'm fine how it is, she says. Sam, are you excited? Claudia asks me again. I guess, I reply and shrug. Girl, you got like the most sought after nigga in Southside, she says. I keep hearing this. Claudia starts twirling in her towel. I'm so in love. She lets out a sigh, but in a happy tone. Kiana and I go to the kitchen for Claudia to put some clothes on when the house phone rings. Claudia's mom was sleeping for work, plus I saw Tavio's number on the caller ID. Hello? I say into the receiver. Summer and y'all ready? For the most part, another 30 minutes. Claudia is getting dressed. Alright, I'll be at E's house in 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. I reply. What's wrong? Nothing. There was a little silence before he spoke again. Okay, see you in 30 minutes, girlfriend. Okay. We hang up. What's bothering you, Sam? Kiana asks. I don't know, the constant reminder of how he's so sought after. Then Lauren telling me to be mindful. He's 16. I'm 14. He's not a virgin. I am a virgin. I hear mom in my head reminding me niggas want sex and be done. Then the girls from the pizza shop are the same ones from that night in front of his house. Ask him who the girls are. Don't worry about the sex thing. If he ain't pressuring you, he's respecting it and you. Lauren has her experiences with boys and you'll have your own. So take her advice, but don't let it be gold. Mom's advice either. When mom was 14, you were born and you're a virgin. So you're right. I'll relax. I'll add those girls to the list of things he needs to tell me about anyway. What do you mean? She asked. The millions of runs they need to do, the scar on his face, and his middle name he owes me answers to. If he's not saying his middle name, it's probably something like Albert, she says. And we start laughing. Yeah, Otis. We laugh harder. Claudia comes downstairs. What's so funny? She asks. Tavior won't say his middle name, so we figure it's a grandpa name, I say. She starts laughing. Yeah, probably. We all go outside and Tavior is leaning on Evan's car. Evan is leaning on his fence and Justin is sitting on the trunk of the car. Y'all ready? Evan asked. Yup, we all reply in unison. Aww, Evan says. We all start laughing. Figure out who's lapping up, Evan follows up. Kiana can sit on my lap, Justin says. Okay, I say and smirk. I see Kiana start to blush. I still want Summer to sit on my lap. Claudia, go sit in the front next to your man, Tavior says. Claudia giggles in a goofy way and goes to the front seat. Kiana and I lap up and we start driving. As we are driving, Tavior sniffs my neck. You smell good, he whispers in my ear. I start smiling and he hugs me softly. The drive wasn't that long, maybe 15-20 minutes. Right before we get out the car, he goes to sniff my neck again, but this time licks my neck and says, "Yum," into my ear softly. You stupid, I whisper back and giggle. As annoyed as I was earlier, nothing bothered me anymore. Everything seemed right when I was with Tavior. We get to the movies and the guys go get up to get the tickets and ask if we want any popcorn or candy. Kiana and I say no, and Claudia starts going in with her snack request. Evan doesn't say anything, just pays for it, and we go into the theater. Evan pulls Claudia kind of to the back of the theater and they sit down. Tavior, Justin, Kiana, and I sit fairly close together. Same row but seats apart. Tavior locks his hands into mine and holds it tight. Justin puts his arm around Kiana. Everything seems to be nice. About 30 minutes into the movie, we all hear a noise in the theater that's like a popping sound, and everyone turns. I mean, most of the entire theater looked. Kiana was right. Claudia gets caught giving Evan head. The sound we all heard was the speaker blowing in the theater. Most people start whispering and pointing in their direction. She stops naturally, and they try to leave without being seen. Not knowing what they intended to do, we wanted to wait a little bit before getting up and making it too obvious. Plus, the movie was good. We all wait about 5 to 10 minutes and start to make our way to the car. I don't know why we did that. We get there and they're in the back seat having sex. They don't see us. Evan might have, but no one stopped. The four of us just turn around and go back inside to the theater.